If you're looking for ways to stay fit while in isolation, I'm joined once again by Tyler Touchette from Caveman Strong. Thanks for joining me again, Tyler.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, so if someone's at home, they looking for easy to do exercises, what's your advice?
So, yeah, for people who want to do stuff at home, I can appreciate that a lot. For me, I'm kind of like pretty strict on technique. The reason I don't give a lot of home programs is because a lot of people will have good intentions to do them, and then maybe their knee's not in the right spot, or their back, or their neck, and they end up doing more damage than good. So that being said, I'm going to give you 5 basic drills you can work on, and there'll be pictures that come with them later on. You can also Google the drills, and if you have a good trusted source, you could always just like really try to own your technique that way. So exercise number 1, deep squat. So just basic squatting, being able to just bend the knees and the hips and everything comes down to a low position with a nice straight back, not a rounded back. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 would be walking lunges. You can do these anywhere. You can do them forward, backward, to the side. You can jump them. You can do them in place. You could hold on to a railing and do them. If you aren't, you're building your strength currently and you're not there yet, you could hold on. As long as you know how to line up the body and be straight through your back, this is really important for me. Next drill would be a front plank on the elbows, just keeping your arms like so, and then bracing your core. You'll see a lot of people doing planks with their hips kind of up in the air, or they're kind of just hanging on. They're not really working the core the way they should. You want the hips low, almost like a flat body from your heels to your shoulders, with your navel being pulled in the whole time. So that might be a lot shorter of a plank for many people, like 15 seconds instead of like 60, but you can build up to it quite quick. Exercise number 4 would be a side plank. So you're just on the elbow with the other arm up in the air with your feet stacked, working on the side core a little bit, oblique muscles and whatnot. And the last drill is a little weird, but it's the ability to stand on one leg. Quite simple. Just balancing on one foot is a nice practice to work on your own at home. If it's easy, and before we get into if it's easy, keep the base leg bent a little bit, the knee, just a little bit. This will give you more balance. Think of your head being stacked over your ankle. So if I went from the head all the way down to the ankle, there's a lot of joints and there's a lot of body there. And that's where you're going to find your balance point. You can almost feel your head and trying to get back to that balance point. So if that's easy, just close your eyes and then keep going on one leg. I recommend about a 60-second hold on each leg. So to reiterate, you got your deep squat, you have your lunge, you have your plank, you have your side plank, you have your balancing on one leg.
And the great part about all of these exercises, of course, is all you need is yourself and your own body. I know we've spoken before, Tyler, about equipment. And of course, I'm sure a lot of people working out at home like to use equipment or would like to use equipment. But you do have a caveat when it comes to using that. And I'll let you remind our viewers about the importance of knowing how to use the equipment properly.
Yeah, like I get a lot of people set up at home with equipment too, but they've trained with me and they have experience, or they're training with me currently so I can coach them right through, whether it's a screen or in person. The best home gym, the best piece of equipment you could have for the home is a kettlebell or 2 or 3. They take up no room and their cost is super low. But you can get it all done without any equipment, and you should. You should be moving your body every single day.
And finally, we'll remind our viewers, we've spoken about it in the past in previous interviews, but you do have virtual classes for those that want to take it to the next level. So how can people access those?
Yeah, come to our website, cavemanstrong.com. There's going to be a lot of virtual gyms, and I urge you to seek out the virtual gym that is going to coach you and cue you and take quality as the #1 thing that they're pushing on their virtual gym. So you can come to cavemanstrong.com for a sign up. You can message me on Facebook. You can message Caveman Strong on Facebook.
Tyler, thank you so much for joining me once again and for educating our viewers on keeping up physical health during these times.
All right, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.